have a very limited path to follow, room to room, corridor to corridor. There's a lot of running about with not a lot going on.
See, now that's what I expect to hear. That's what, that's a good, point to make. It's just, this is what to expect from this game.
Or just remind you of characters from Harry Potter movies. Even the bosses, as impressive as they are, don't really cut it. Yeah, they're big, but to a half-demon like Nero, they don't scare.
Jaded on God of War much?
Ultimately, they are easy to defeat. There are two difficulty modes, Human and Demon Hunter. But even Demon Hunter's only slightly more difficult. In later levels of the game, you get the chance to play as Dante, which is quite exciting to begin with. But, like us, you may find yourself missing Nero and his Devil Bringer. Dante's slicker gun skills, as demonstrated here, provide scant consolation. And for a final moan, the puzzles throughout are all a bit disappointing. The ones where you have to repeatedly push all these gyro blades are frankly about as interesting as contracting the mumps. The bit with this preposterous...
Yeah, that's just like, alright, push this thing down a hallway. Why? Why am I playing this game to do that? So thank you for pointing that out.
Then there's all this disappearing walkway business, which is infuriatingly frustrating. And this choosing the correct path puzzle is just random, and there's no real skill involved. A bit like Sudoku. So the game is nothing new. The levels are small and not fantastically designed. The bosses are
so it's interesting that they would actually show each example of the parts of the game that they didn't like.
Believe it or not, it has that something special that holds it all together. That makes you want to keep playing. That makes the frustration disappear. It's that Japanese design combat, the ultimate hack and slash adrenaline experience, combined with a great story that keeps you playing all the way to the end, even if you've seen it all before. And the masterminds at Capcom are not allowing us to tell you about the story and its twists. So this review seems overly harsh.
Well, a review is talking about a video game. It's not, revealing the video game. That's just like, a reveal. That's why you call that.
Take note for the next in the series. We have new blood in Nero. Perhaps now we need some new, fresh gaming ideas. And just to make the lawyers sweat a bit, here's a cutscene that we can show. Can't we?
No, that's fair. I've got to find a whole herd of these things. Sorry, pal. We're closed.
Okay, so, big deal. It's just, who cares? I mean, tell me about the game. Don't show me the game, unless you wanted to show like the gameplay element, because it's kind of like when you look at the back of a box to see how a game is played, and it just shows you cutscenes. It's like, no, show me what the GUI, show me what the interface is going to look like. In-game graphics is cool. Like I don't mind seeing one picture of that, but show me how gameplay is. Show me the different types of gameplay that I can have. That, in my opinion, is the way I want to learn about a game. So if it's just, if it's a sequel to something and it's pretty well known, I can accept that. But it's kind of like with Blizzard, and even a little bit Westwood. But definitely show me gameplay. If you're not showing me gameplay, you're hiding something. You're trying to make me buy something which I really don't want.